Well, it's morning and it's breakfast time, and I'm making bacon and some eggs. I'm trying to get back on my carnivore keto. I went to the doctor. I've gained 8 pounds since last year. Monday. Monday morning voice. We're having our bacon and eggs. She loves to have an egg with me and have her little bacon. She only gets a little bit of bacon. Back on keto. Hey everybody, to my YouTubers and RV Rebel watchers. It is 92 degrees, 92. Lower that air conditioning so you can hear me. It's 92 degrees. At 92 degrees, hot. I'm headed to Aldi's and going to get some gas because I'm moving out of here for about a week and then I'll be back. So, yeah. So you might be hearing my air conditioning, even though I have my earphones on, which has a mic, but you're still going to probably hear it in the background. Yeah, we're going to go get some gas, so I don't have to do that later when I'm hooked up. I only have a quarter of a tank of gas left. It says I got 130 miles till empty, but if I put my trailer, I hitch my trailer up, that light goes down to like 60 minutes till empty. And I don't let my gas tank usually go less than half a tank because I'm only getting about 10, 11 miles to the gallon. So, I will say this is something I noticed about this campground since I've been here the majority of the, 4 months I've been home. I could stay 3 weeks and then I have to go somewhere else for a week. There is another park that I could go to for 3 weeks, but I really don't like being at that park because last time I was there, the power went out. I had no power for a couple of days and they didn't even offer to move us anywhere. And it was like almost 100 degrees in my camper. And although I have solar and I would have electric, 100 degrees in my camper is not healthy for my dog or me. So, and a fan doesn't even get you down to 90. Now I have camped at 90, 95 degrees before. Danny and I did camp in Myrtle Beach. When it was that hot. It was brutal. And I should never have to do that again. And because what? I have wheels. I can move. And that's what I do. So I am going to I'm going to go to a state park, which is just not that far away. It's a little bit closer to about half an hour closer to my family. But I have to pay for that. So I will be paying for that. I did get a campsite for $20 a day. So, and they have you can only, because it's a state park, you can only stay so many days. But I'm only going to go there for like 3 days. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the other campground. I'm headed to Aldi's and to the gas station so I can get gas here for a lesser price, and I'll just go ahead and fill up and then I'll stop at Aldi's. I am back on carnivore keto, and I've lost 3 pounds. My doctor says I gained 8 pounds since last year, so I can't complain about that. So I'm going to go to Aldi's. I want to get some chicken. You can buy a nice big thing of, I like white meat, so I'm going to buy a nice big thing of chicken breasts at Aldi's. And I'm down to a dozen eggs. I like to have at least 3 dozen eggs in my refrigerator because I use a lot of eggs. Eggs, the incredible edible egg, has a lot of good nutrients in it. I need to get some more eggs. I did buy some Duke's mayonnaise, which I've never had because I'm from the Midwest. We always had Hellman's mayonnaise. And so I did try the Duke's mayonnaise. It was really good. But because I don't use a lot of mayonnaise, I have been making my own. It's really easy, and I just use olive oil. But I only make my own when I know I'm going to use all of it, because I don't want to waste the olive oil. I use really very expensive. I use the better olive oil, which means it's more expensive, and it's in a glass bottle. And so I try to be frugal about it. That I only make my own mayonnaise when I know that I'm going to use everything that I make. And I do want to reach out and ask everybody, if you see this one, to keep Camper Van Kevin, to keep Kevin in your prayers, because he had some open heart surgery for an aneurysm type thing, and recovered after. Of course, we know he had the kidney removed because he had kidney cancer. Well, now he suffered a stroke last night. Yeah, he did text me back. I sent him a text message, and I didn't expect to get him to respond because he's in the hospital. He was airlifted to Phoenix after he went into the regional hospital, and they gave him the blood clot drug. So and it worked. And actually, he said that he got back his smell that he lost when he had COVID a couple years ago. He got his smell back. That's amazing, isn't it? Please keep him in your prayers, and keep his doctors in your prayers, his caregivers in your prayers. And everybody asks about the puppies, but I didn't ask them, but I happen to know that there are a couple of ladies that he said were staying at his campground, which I know both of them. They're very nice ladies, and I'm sure they're taking real good care of the dogs for him. Like I said, your Father God, please keep Kevin, Camper Van Kevin, under your wings. Embrace him with your hands of healing, Lord, and guide his doctors and caregivers in whatever procedures they may perform to restore him to full recovery. We thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah. So off to the gas station and Aldi's. Eating a high protein diet, low carb. Look how inexpensive it can be. I just got 6 chicken breasts for $8.84. That's 6 chicken, count them, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice size chicken breasts for $9, basically. That's 6 meals. I got a dozen eggs for $5. Actually under $5, but they include tax. These are pasture raised, grade A, brown eggs, 12. 2 eggs a day. It's at $5. So if we round it up, right now we're at $15. Spring lettuce. Spring lettuce, again, was under $5. 6 salads out of that, I'm sure. Okay. And I got some avocados. Here we go. 6 small avocados. 6 small avocados to put in your salad. Under $5. So if we round it up with tax, we're talking, what do we say? $25? 10 for the chicken, rounding it up. 5 for the eggs. 5 for the spring salad, lettuce, spring mix. And 5 for the avocados. And then you have your all-time staples in your house, like your butter, your vinegar and oil for dressing, or mayonnaise, and you're good to go. That is $25. 6 good meals. Sunday you can splurge. It's actually 6 dinners, 6 breakfasts for $25. I'm up early to go to the DMV. And I'm catching the sunrise. It was absolutely gorgeous looking until the trees got in the way in the town. But it's like 6 a.m. Red sun. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be like 90 today. Oh. I'm gonna hold this while I'm driving, see if I can catch it. Oh, there it is. Beautiful sunrise. Makes it really look like it's gonna definitely be a scorcher today. It's supposed to get up to 90. It's 70 and it's 6 a.m. I've got Danny by my side. Oh, wow, look at that sunrise. But today I had to get up early so I could get over to the DMV. In Illinois, we call it the Secretary of State. They have walk-in status at several locations on Saturdays from 7:30 till noon. I should be getting there like at about 6:40. Oh, magnificent. So that I can get my vehicles all situated before I hit the road next month, the beginning of September. Wow, that's magnificent, isn't it? usually a line. So that's why I'm trying to get there early enough. Hopefully I get there early enough. And the last time I went to the DMV was when I got in line like at 4:30 in the morning for my granddaughter so she could get her driver's license, and that was like right during COVID. And since that time, now they've gone to like these appointment only things. So I probably should have made an appointment, but I didn't. I had my signature little curler in because I'm going to have to take a new picture. Because I'm changing my address on it, so I don't think they're going to give me the old picture, which is fine with me. So how do we maintain these specific requirements when you're a nomad? Well, I have a designated address here in Illinois, which is my home base, and it's recently changed due to family circumstances. So I do I did want to stay in the same county because my insurance, my Medicare is in, I didn't want to have to change my Medicare county and my doctors or anything like that, or my cost of my Medicare. So I do have a designated address that I stay when I'm in town, and so that is my domicile. I also have a P.O. box for my mail, but I have some mail goes to the house and some mail goes to my P.O. box. I usually renew my license plate tags on the van and on the camper early. They don't expire till November, and one expires in November, one expires in December. So I try to get them both before I leave town. I don't put them back. I don't really put them on until they expire. You know, I could put them on early if I want to because I already paid for them and it's in the system. But you know, I do carry them with me. So we'll take care of that, and that's going to be about. I think it's going to be about $200, and then I'll do my driver's license, change the address on that since I've changed house addresses. I still stay at the state park or at my Thousand Trails locations, even though I can be staying at the house. But I have a membership, so I might as well use it when I'm here. And it's not that far from my house address. And then later this week, well, on the 21st, I'm taking Danny in for her shots. Now, I'm going to call ahead before I got the appointment for the 21st, but I'm going to call ahead to make sure that this doctor will give me her shots early. I read on the website that they will let you have the 3-year rabies shot 6 months in advance. And since I'm traveling, I'm going to get it 6 months in advance because I want to be able to get my dog tags for my town that she's registered with the town for her dog license. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're headed to the DMV Secretary of State. Whoa, look at this. I'm so excited because there's nobody here. Nobody here, which is really strange. It must be a brand new facility. Yay! Yay for me. No, there's somebody right there in the little black car. So yeah, this is awesome. No line. There's a line now, and I'm number 3 in the line, so I'll be done quickly. So I'm done already. They opened up at 7:30. I was the 3rd person in line. I got my renewal. What they do is they give you a paper copy with your picture and everything on there. It's really faint, but it's good until I think like 90 days. You get your driver's license in the mail, but until then they give you your old license back with a hole punched in it, and then you hold on to that, and it comes in the mail. There you go. That was easy. I did not do my tags, even though I need to do my tags, but they don't expire till December. But I'm going to just go to the currency exchange. In Illinois, you can go to the currency exchange and renew your tags there. But because it was getting hot and I had Danny in the van with the windows open, 2 inches, I have the rain gutters here, so I can leave the window open. And I have a fan on the dashboard, so it stayed nice and cool in here. And I wanted to do that for the first, that's why I got here really early, because it wasn't due to it's only 75 degrees out. So it's still it's 76 degrees in the van. I have a thermometer in here, which is still good for her. I just didn't want to take a chance of having her in the van while I was still inside getting things done. So I'll just go to the currency exchange and do that. It only takes a couple minutes, and I'm good to go. I just have to wait for my driver's license to come in the mail, and that could take 2 to 3 weeks, they said. So that's perfect for me. 2 to 3 weeks should be okay. I know I'm going to go check my mailbox at my P.O. box, and I'm going to run a few errands while I'm still here. I had a list of things to do, and then go on with my day. Early bird catches the worm. So in Illinois, I originally changed my driver's license address online. You can go online and change your driver's license address, but eventually you do have to go into the DMV and bring them proof of your address, like a voter's registration or a utility bill or your rental lease or mortgage, whatever. Something to prove, a bank statement to prove that that's your mailing address, and that's not just your mailing address, but that's your residential address. I got a glare. So anyway, so I changed it online originally, and then it was set up that way for several months when I first changed it. I think I changed it back in April, and then I would changed it and had a utility bill, and I had my voter's registration. So all I needed really was one document, and the voter's registration served that purpose. So and along with my old ID, which has a picture and my signature. They do want a ID in Illinois that, or something that has your verified signature, and that could be a canceled check or something like that. So they took my voter's registration, and they actually scanned it at the Illinois division, so that was fine. So I already had that taken care of, and I didn't wait till the last minute. The key is not to wait till the last minute and have all your documents in a row, you know, when you go in and do these things, so you don't have to go back again and stand in line. Also, as I may have mentioned, that here in Illinois, not all states, but in Illinois, you can go to a currency exchange and renew your license plates. Now, I just passed one. I probably should have went back there and did it. So I'm sure there's another one down the road here. You can do it at a currency exchange, which is what look at that sun. I'm glad I got everything taken care of, because now the temperature has gone up to 80 degrees, which would have been crazy. You know, I can't leave Danny in the camper that long when I'm not at the state park, and I can't leave her in the car wash I can't leave her in the car that long either. So now I'm going to run to the post office, check my P.O. box for any new mail. I'm going to need to go to my storage shed at U-Haul and drop off a few things because I am actually, oh, and I have to take a return back to Amazon. So that's something else I have to take care of. I forgot about that one. Made a wrong turn and ended up on this street. Look at how friendly. I got a nice view of this farmer working really hard. We just love our farmers, don't we? He was plowing some soy. So it's either corn or soy in most of the farms that I see, you know, out here in Illinois where I stay, in the areas I stay in. Oh, I did see a sunflower seed. Sunflowers. A farm with a bunch of sunflowers, which I thought was strange. But, man, the corn is so high. So I'm on this back road, finding my way back because I made a wrong turn. But you know what? It turned out really nice. You know, for like 3 miles on this dirt or gravel road, I still love the views.
Turn right onto US 30.
Thank you, Abby, but I'm turning left because you got me lost to begin with. You sent me the wrong way. So I was going to the state park and I put it in my GPS, but it took me to the state park office, which is way, way far away from the state park. Not where I wanted to go. And I ended out in the middle of nowhere, checking out the locals. It was 100 in here when I got home, but now I got it down to 97. Oof. Hot one today. I had Danny with me though. Yep. So it's been like grumbling and thundering for the last 2 hours since I got back from running errands, and it's finally started to rain. Oh, I hope it'll cool off, but I have a lot of trees here in my camp. I do, at the Chevron State Park. So, Danny and I'm getting hungry watching all these videos. I do have the AC on low. Ooh, did you hear that? What are you thinking, Mr. Spock? My Starlink is named Mr. Spock. And my little girl, she's right underneath me. Right underneath me. It's okay, Danny. It's okay, I know. Oops. Your nail scratched me. Still very, very humid. Got the temperature down to 83 in here without killing my air conditioner or blowing any fuses. She's like, and following me everywhere I go. I know, baby, I know. So I think we're gonna put the little fans on, but the windows are closed. It was 100 degrees when I got back. I'm picking up my Amazon package and from going to the DMV. Yeah, and I bought me my own domino set. I'm so excited. Yep. I can't wait to play more dominoes. I had such a good time playing dominoes with my son and my granddaughter the other night. I want my own little domino suitcase. Maybe I should number this because it would be like deal or no deal. my deal or no deal suitcase. So I think I'm gonna make some chicken in my cast iron pan, my little cast iron pan, not the big one, the little one. And I'm gonna put some butter in there, and I got one big huge chicken breast. I mean, those chicken breasts I got from Aldi's are pretty big. They're perfect. And I may even make it into a chicken quesadilla, because I got some flour tortillas, not flour, but they're zero carb solution tortillas. What I may end up doing is I may end up frying those and make them into chips. But right now we're gonna cook up this chicken. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me some garlic powder, because I don't have any fresh garlic. I need to buy fresh garlic, but so we're gonna do some garlic powder. I don't usually add salt to my food, and but I started using salt again. Pink Himalayan salt, but not very much of it. But today I'm not going to. I got the salted butter in there, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a lot of garlic powder in there, and we're gonna let it cook and simmer. Let's see. There we go. So the air conditioning's on in the background, so you might hear a little bit of that white noise, whatever you want to call it, in here. So I decided to make cucumber onion, like a Greek, almost like tzatziki sauce, but with cucumbers and onions. But I make it with feta cheese, onions and cucumber. I'll put some pepper in there. Real simple. And I have some Greek dressing. Sometimes I just add vinegar, but today I'm going to add this Greek vinaigrette that I get at Aldi's. I really like it. And it's already got spices in it, but usually I'll add like red wine vinegar and then some sour cream in there. So I got some sour cream I'm also going to add in here. I just eyeball it. I don't measure it, so it is what it is. But I have a little bit of feta cheese that I opened up yesterday that I bought at Aldi's. Aldi's has a great prices on feta cheese, mozzarella cheese, and all the cheeses. They got a good price on them. So I got this tomato basil, and so I'm going to use this whole piece that I have left and put it in there with some of the specialty selected Greek vinaigrette dressing that's been chilled already. And also I'm going to put some sour cream in there. Yum, yum. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Cucumbers? Is that really carnivore? Nah, it's not really carnivore. It's not really keto, but cucumbers have a lot of good vitamins in it, especially vitamin K. But, oh, it's starting to really come down now. Here comes the rain, do-do-do-do. Up, little glare there. It's coming down big time. But anyway, so, but this is all I've had today. So the little bit of carbs that I'm going to get from the onions and the cucumber are still good for you. Onions are healing, cucumber's good for you, and I'm going to have chicken. So I am, kind of like, I think this is more of a Mediterranean diet, and I may think about trying that. I've been on carnivore, I've been on keto, I kind of went off, I've lost my weight, but I gained 8 pounds back. So after 4 years, I only gained 8 pounds back. I don't think that's that bad. So now I'm just going to try to get rid of those 8 pounds. I'm going to actually try to get rid of 10. And I'm not going to deprive myself totally, though, of the many things that I like. Time to add all the good stuff in there. Yum. So that's how much sour cream I put in. And then I put some dressing in there. You notice the Greek dressing that I got from all these, it has a lot of good spices and things in there, fresh garlic, etc. Oh my God, yum. This is so good. Oh, wow, look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? Let me show you this chicken. It is so tender. Look at that, how tender it is. It just turned out perfect. Cucumber and onion with the feta. So good. Perfect. This is so exciting. I love when I make these chips. It's not rocket science. And it's actually low carb. So, it's actually low carb. Yum. It is so good. I love it. The chicken's good. The cucumber and onion Greek salad is good. Everything is good. Manjan, whatever part of the country you're from. Yum, yum, yum. I've been grooming Danny myself for the last 9 years, but it's great having a groomer in the family. Michaela is part of my family, and she's been grooming for several years in the area where I live in Illinois. So she's going to give Danny a haircut, and also Christina's dog, Buddy, is going to get a haircut. So the two of them are getting a bath and a haircut. We're so happy that Michaela is going to take care of our little kiddos. There's Danny. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a productive week for us.